Taking Back Financial Control. I love money. I love everything about it. I bought some pretty good stuff. Got me a $300 pair of socks. Got a fur sink. An electric dog polisher. A gasoline-powered turtleneck sweater. And, of course, I bought some dumb stuff, too. Steve Martin. I did not write this book to sell you anything. I don't have wealth-building seminars, tapes, courses, or consulting to tout. I am a lawyer at a major law firm and am not looking for a second career as a financial guru. I decided to write Mastering Money after working for 5 years at the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in Washington, right after the crash of the 2008 Great Recession. What I witnessed during that time, bureaucratic mismanagement, wasted taxpayer money, the hidden taxation effect of bad policies and grandiose regulations, the devastating impact of small-time fraudsters on the savings of ordinary people, and the vulnerability of all working Americans to the next economic crisis, confirmed my worries that ordinary families are facing a crisis of financial illiteracy and instability. One major reason: the federal government, and in many cases our K-12 school system, are not making financial literacy a priority. What's worse, many financial rules and regulations are written to serve partisan or industry interests, not the public interest. I wrote this book because I saw that this situation must change. A 2015 survey from the National Foundation for Credit Counseling found that 4 in 10 adults gave themselves a grade of C, D, or F on their finance knowledge. 1/3 hadn't saved anything for retirement. Another third had no savings, and 6 in 10 did not have a budget. John Pelletier, Executive Director of the Center for Financial Literacy at Champlain College, said of the survey, "Such negative financial outcomes and low levels of consumer knowledge and confidence make it crystal clear that financial literacy in America should be a national priority." I've witnessed the results of this knowledge gap. From Bernie Madoff's victims to the people waiting in line at the pro bono legal aid truck where I volunteer, I have seen many good people with good intentions living on the brink. They're getting irresponsible advice, the wrong signals from society, bad incentives from their government, and little financial literacy training in our schools. They're living in fear because of financial problems, and despite it all, they want to find a way to right their ship. They want to recapture their piece of the American dream again. And they can, and you can, starting today. I've been in the front lines at the SEC trying to stop the devastating effects of fraud and investor scams. I've studied how the government isn't looking out for you, whether it is the legal scam of the lottery or the cheap money printed by the Federal Reserve after the 2008 crisis. The government wants us to be a nation of bored shoppers, not savers. For too long, the United States has normalized living beyond one's means, wrote Sheldon Garin, Nissan professor of history and East Asian studies at Princeton University, who took a scholarly interest in the history of saving and consumer finance. For the last several decades, America has been preoccupied with democratizing credit. Surely, the time has come to democratize saving. It should be as easy for any American to open a savings account as it is to get a credit card. It's time for us to take our financial destiny back into our own hands. I wrote this book because I wanted to help you learn the fundamentals of getting your finances in order and beginning to invest in the future. The 1-2-3 process I will show is a reliable and time-tested approach to peace of mind and financial freedom. But only you can blaze this path to your future.